guys, it is Friday, October 14th, 2022, and I'm back for Free App Fridays. Every Monday and Friday, I bring you guys free music production applications to help you with your musical adventures and endeavors. All right, guys, so we are continuing with the month of October 2022. The theme for this month is reverbs and delays because they're cousins. So let's jump right into it. The free app for this Friday is as follows. We got a lot today. I'm going to be doing the weekly wrap up also. Talk about some plugins quickly that released this week, the week of October 10th. It's a lot of them. There's a lot happening this week, and I'm not even going to mention all of them. I'm mentioning the ones that I think that's worth mentioning. All right, so here we go. So first up, we have reverb. So we have KR Reverb FS. This one is kind of old. You could tell by the interface, but it's still very effective. It has some decent set of controls. So you have early size, late size, listener position. So it is a stereo reverb, and it kind of gives you a lot of control over the space and the positioning in the space. There is diffusion, decay, and then there's a wet dry mix. So that one is pretty versatile. So next up we have a couple of like one knob style reverbs. So the first up we have this one. Interface looks kind of dated, but it's still very functional, and it's called One Knob Reverb. Has an on-off switch, mix knob, and then I think this is like just pretty much the reverb size. Next up we have Verberate Basic 2, and with this one it has 4 sets as far as the room size or the type of reverb you're getting: plate, room, hall, and lush hall, and then you just have one giant wet dry knob. This one is pretty effective. I use it a lot, especially just when I want to get some quick reverb going on some vocals, especially when I'm recording vocals and you just want to have that reverb sound. You can get dialed in real quick and be on your way recording, and it's very light. It allows you to, there's pretty much no latency, so you can record with it live, no issues. Next up we have from Abletunes. This is a bundle that comes with 3, and one of them is called Space, and it is once again another one knob reverb where you just have the wet dry knob and there's an on-off switch. This one is like a mid-size room style reverb, and it has a bit of a shimmer to it. So that's pretty much it for the reverbs. So for delays, we have Delay. This came out this year. This is one of my favorite plugins, new plugins for the year. I use this one a lot. There's a lot going on. It's great for when you're looking for some really creative, unique reverbs because of the different features that it has. So it has couple of algorithmic modes. I think it has 5 delay modes. There is distortion built in, which is very, very cool because you get some really nice effects on your reverb. This one has built-in ducking. I've been talking about built-in ducking recently, so this one definitely checks that box with the built-in ducking. It has high cut, low cut, there's tape, there's distortion. There is a modulation section. Of course, you got your feedback, stereo spread. It can do ping pong delay. You got your triplet, dotted, normal, straight notes. You can switch it to millisecond mode and dial it in by millisecond. There's a wet dry knob. This one just has a lot going on. It's pretty new. There is 100 presets. It has A/B, so you can A/B different presets, see which one you want to go with. Resizable interface. It has all the fixings. It's a pretty robust delay for something that's free. So next up we have the VS Space Echo. So this one has kind of like an analog look to it. It's a pretty straightforward delay. You have low and high frequency cut here with the bass and treble knobs. There's a feedback knob, ping pong, level, and then you have your time signature selector right here. And that's pretty much it. I think this is the last delay. We have Oct14-2022, and this one is another straightforward delay. You got your time signatures over here, normal, dotted, triplet, delay level. You got your repeat. I guess this is kind of like your feedback knob, how long the feedback is going to go, delay time, and we have some ranges right here for the MS setting. There's a mute button. So that's pretty much it for reverbs and delays for this week. So now we have some more plugins that were released this week. So first we have Atmos Lights. This is it's a pretty interesting device where it has a mixture of piano and some atmospheric sounds, and they play together. They're layered together, so you got two layers, and they have pretty basic controls here. So this one pretty much just has a very specific vibe because of how things are layered together. There is chorus here. There's a little modulation section. You have your envelope, so you can mess with the envelope to kind of make it really ambient and spaced out if you desire. And they have delay. Right here you have panning and levels to blend in the two different layers, the piano layer and the atmospheric layer. So definitely check that one out, guys. Next up here we have AB303, which is a very basic bass module. Very, very basic, like old school style bass. So nothing fancy about this one. It's pretty straight 303 bass. Very, very basic synth bass. Next up we have from ToneLib, we have ToneLib Noise Reducer. This is a dual combo, two plugin combo. So they have two different plugins that can work either by themselves or together to help eliminate noise. Like if you have some kind of low noise hum or some kind of just machine noise that you need to try and remove, they're saying that these two together will definitely remove those noises. One is a gate and the other one is going to focus in on a specific frequency and attenuate it to the best of its ability. So I haven't checked this one out yet, but I'm interested to see how good it is. Usually with these noise removal plugins, they tend to leave a lot of digital audio artifacts. So I want to check this one to see how clean the result is and how usable the result is. All right, next up we have RO Gold. This is a reverb from Black Rooster Audio. They usually make pretty decent plugins, and they have some nice free offerings. This is one of their latest. It is pretty much a reverb. All the details are here. Next up we have X Stressor Nuke. This is emulating a famous compressor. It's a, what is it called? It's a, I think this is a stressor. Is that the term? I forgot the terminology. But it's a stressor style compressor. I think I'm saying that right. And they're literally emulating the hardware version of this. This is the light version. There's a full version available. This is the light version, so you don't have much controls. You just pretty much have the input. You got the speed on the release here. Auto gain, you could turn that on or off, and the more you drive the input based on the signal, it is going to compress. As far as the ratio and the threshold is kind of just input program dependent. There is an A/B section here, and there are some presets, but it's has a very specific characteristic that it's emulating from the actual hardware counterpart. Next up is the last one for today. We have Chop and Dice Light. So this one is a clipper. So if you want that nice clipping distortion, great for 808s, kicks. I mean, you could use it on anything. You're trying to get a little extra bite and edge out of your sound. Great for sound design. I always love using clippers because they can give you that extra edge that you need on your sound to kind of help it cut through the mix or just give it a specific vibe. So definitely check that out. All right, guys, that's it for the free plugins for today. Definitely check out the link in the description. It'll take you to this blog page where you can download each plugin. There's a respective download link for each one, or should I say corresponding download link for each one, and add those to your arsenal. Definitely give them a try and see how they work out for you. Also, there is a link in the description for my video series on PC specs and how it relates to music production. So it is a 6-part series that was updated in 2021. So if you're looking to understand how your computer works with your DAW to help you produce music, mix music, record music, master music, and overall just compose music, these videos will give you some good insight on that and kind of the latest update on what's going on with those technologies and what you need to look for. So the 6 videos have different topics, and the topics are as follows. We got CPU, RAM, hard drive and storage, GPU, audio interface, and MIDI interface. So these videos will give you, like I said, some insight on what you need to pay attention to when you're upgrading or buying a rig for music production. So that's it for the video, guys. Check back on Monday for Free App Mondays as we continue with the theme for the month of October, which is free reverbs and delays. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, you will see me in the next video.